Hey everybody, it's Eddie J on Crypto for GrowMyBag.tv. I hope you're having a good one. There's a lot of news. If you weren't on last night, part of that news is the Grow My Bag crypto tracker is now on sale at Grow My Bag. If you go to growmybag.tv/crypto tracker, you can get started. Now, JPMorgan is saying that there is a very big deal about buying on the dip when it comes to Bitcoin. Bitcoin's already up 8% after that crash. They must be on to something. Something else that happened, joining in on that, is Binance's CEO saying, listen, we believe this is going to be, a short crash. It's not going to be an elongated crash. Now, remember, he's the CEO of a business that makes money whether the market is going up or going down. Remember, they capture those fees every time there's a trade. So if you go in there to buy, if you go in there to sell, if you go in there to swap, yeah, they're making money, right? So he's not held to either side. That's probably one of the most honest opinions you'll get. Just saying. So when I look at Binance saying that, when I look at JPMorgan saying, hey, you might want to buy on the dip, when I look at all of these institutions buying in, that's right. After a $230 billion market crash, you know what institutions are doing? They're buying. And they're buying big. So don't get caught out there on the sidelines. That's a huge warning. It's a huge warning to not get caught out there on the sidelines. That would be bad. That would be horrendous. So, get your crypto foundations in line. Understand how it works. And then you'll understand why so many people have so much confidence in this space. Just saying. What else is going on? The Nasdaq. I'm telling you, this is one of the reasons why I believe that it's going to be, sorry, my hands are trashy, ashy, same thing. The Nasdaq is proposing or has filed for BlackRock's iShares Ethereum Trust to offer options trading. What? Yeah, that's not small. BlackRock's iShares Ethereum Trust. Imagine options trading. Ooh, I'm just saying. They're trying to make it as easy as possible for you to have, for the average investor, to have, crypto exposure without any of the crypto worries. And there aren't really a lot of crypto worries, but for those people that really don't understand crypto, this is probably the easiest way to get into it. That's serious. But for those of us that do understand crypto and know the value of non-custodial wallets, well, maybe not something we're probably be interested in. However, I will say this. Buying into an ETF or a trust that's all about crypto, you have to pay attention to the numbers. Here's why. Sometimes it trades at a discount to the underlying crypto. Sometimes it trades equal. Sometimes it trades more. But if you can catch it down here, just saying, that's the right way. That is the right way. What else is going on? The Bank of Japan playing dovish now. They're trying to play down their huge mistake. Huge. When you can take down the stock market and the crypto market at the same time in one fell swoop, yeah, you done screwed the pooch on that. So now they're trying to play dovish. Oh, but that. Now you know why I look for economic data around the world. Not just the United States, but around the world. Did you see how quickly that affected the United States? You see how quickly that affected the entire globe? People are so focused on doing research based on what's happening right here in their tiny little bubble. When it comes to your money, when it comes to your investments, you can't do that. You have to think on a global basis. Or at least I recommend thinking on a global basis. Because something can happen in another country that could really set things off. So you put the Bank of Japan's mistake along with Israel and Iran, geopolitical tensions in the Middle East, Put that with jump trading dumping Ethereum. Oh, by the way, in case you didn't know, jump trading is, probably going to be investigated by the CFTC. If not, they already are. That's a big deal. So you put that together, I'm telling you, this is why I use the term imperfect storm. It's imperfect because not everybody's running away from crypto. Not everybody's running away from the stock market. They're diving deeper in. It's imperfect. So when you're a retail investor and you hear that, yeah, things are going down, but, these institutions are still buying in, you take note. And some of us take action. I got extremely lucky and I was able to catch it damn near the low. I hope it keeps going up because for those purchases that I made, I'm in the black. I'm in the black. So I'm quite happy about it. Quite happy about it. Goes up a little bit more, I'll be seriously in the black. But it is a chance that you're taking doing something like that. So yeah, I get it. I get it and I understand. Some of us have a couple of bucks to spare. Some of us don't, like me. But you're investing in your future. Right? So you take the money, you take the chance. So I took the money, I took the chance. Now I can actually take that money back. Think about that. So imagine a couple of days ago, you didn't have 10 bucks to spare, but you took that 10 bucks that you had in your pocket that was meant for something else. And you said, you know what? I don't need that pack of cigarettes. Sorry. But yeah, I don't need that pack of cigarettes. You take that 10 bucks, you invest it. And some of these things are already 10% up. Bitcoin's already 8% up. It doesn't sound like a lot, but that dollar probably means a lot. So I take back my dollar. I take back my 10 bucks. I'm sitting with a free dollar. See what I mean? And I probably didn't need the cigarettes anyway. Just saying. So yeah, it's kind of a big deal. So what am I doing right now? I'm doing what I told you guys I was doing yesterday. I am paying attention to, what my GMBX factor is for the coins that I'm interested in. I'm also using that metric to tell me what other coins I have not been paying attention to that I might want to pay attention to. Kind of nice. Gotta say, kind of nice. It is on sale. Doesn't look the prettiest. I'll even show it to you. I'll show it to you and then we'll go over the numbers. All right? That's what we'll do. Ooh, I don't have it pulled up. I actually closed the window. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Without crashing the video, that is. There you go. So let me show it to you, and then we'll go over the numbers. So like I said, it's not looking all that pretty right now. I will be putting up images. I'll put a little bit more information about it. But to buy the crypto tracker, you just click right there, get started. Right there. Get started. It's only 50 bucks. It's not a lot. But you know what it does? I'll show you what it does. So here is your top 25 winners, top 25 losers. You always get the GMBX factor because I know people that are interested in Pendle and they're going to want to know that if you buy Pendle, you have a good chance, or I believe after my research, I believe I have a good chance of meeting this 1.7x. That's the GMBX factor, meaning that it'll take 1.7x to be added to the current price for it to meet its all-time high. And now you understand what you're shooting for. Now you understand what is it that I think is going to happen with this particular coin, this particular project. Do I think it has a chance of meeting that? And then you can add your own number to it saying, well, I think, it's a 90% chance that they'll make it. And that'll help you make your decision. Right there, you're actually weighing your risk. You're weighing your risk and you're weighing your return on investment. But that's what I look at. So let's see. Who's up? So Pendle is down 6%, but immediately after that, and you get to zeros real fast. And you know, I have a 5% rule. I don't pay attention to anything that's, 5% unless it's a part of an immediately preceding move that was also, another percentage, because you put those together and you can see how bad it is. Let's look at the 25 winners and losers. Here's the winners. Same thing. Here's your GMBX factor. Now, you're looking at NEM or ZEM, however you want to pronounce it, at 222 now. And you kind of go, it's 99% off its all-time high. Do I think it's going to hit this 80, this 80x? Do I think it's going to meet that GMBX factor? Heck no. Not at all. Not at all. Hence, I probably won't even do any research on this. 99% off your all-time high? Yeah, I'm probably not paying attention to you. Not at all. Radium, I hear a lot of people talking about Radium, 8.56 GMBX factor. Now, I want you to think about what I just said. I just said that I hear a lot of people talking about Radium. So that answers one of my questions. What is the community doing? There's a lot of talk about Radium. That's what you can say. Dog with Hat up 29%. I didn't buy any. I feel stupid right now. But it's got a 1.76 GMBX factor. Not bad. Jitto. A lot of people talking about Jitto. Up 15%. Jitto has a 1.31 GMBX factor. Let's see who else is good. Axelar is another one that people are talking about. Up 14% with a 4.01 GMBX factor. Wow. Wow. No, I'm not paying attention to the next one, which is Zcash. Zcash. No, I'm not paying attention to that. Solana, up 12%. 41% off its all-time high, has a 0.69 GMBX X factor. The question really becomes, do I think it's going to hit above that? My answer to that is yes. What else is going on? Helium has been doing well, up 11%, has a 10.006 GMBX factor. Ooh, now that's actually interesting to me. Book of Meme, has a 2.76 GMBX factor. No, I'm not paying attention to that. Sats Ordinals, which is the layer 2 on Bitcoin, a 2.97x GMBX factor. Wow. Do I think it'll hit that? Sats and Stacks, I do believe will hit it. Stacks is immediately underneath. Sats got 10% and Stacks got 9%. That's interesting. And pretty decent GMBX factors. Do I think they're both hit? Yes, I do. Especially Stacks. I mean, look at the market cap right now, 2 billion. It's in the top 50 coins out there. And people sleep on Stacks all the time, and I don't understand why. But if you continue doing your GMBX factor research, you can actually come to the top 250 coins out there and see what their GMBX factor is. Of course, people are going to stop here, see that number, and come across and say, oh, that's Jasmine. Me, personally, I have no interest in it. But you can see how things will pop out at you. You can see how things will pop out at you, and you'll say, oh, do I want to do research on that? Look at Pith Network, a 3.22 GMBX factor. Yeah, I'd be paying attention to that. Solid Tech, it's a very young, if you're comparing it to Chainlink, it's a very young Oracle, but promising. So do I think it'll hit? Yeah, I think it'll hit. It's trading, during this crash, it's still trading above $1 billion. See what I mean? This is sorted by market cap. So you get to number 70, and that's where the $1 billion mark is right now. That's right. Everybody else took a precipitous fall. So it's something to pay attention to. Something very much to pay attention to. What else do we have? Oh, that's right. We have GMBX factor. You already saw that. And it's located, and I'll put it'll be in the video. The link will be in the video. It's growmybag.tv/crypto-tracker. All right. We don't have a lot going on this week. We've got numbers coming out basically tomorrow. We have the Fear and Greed Index up from 17 all the way up to a whopping 29. We're still in fear. We're out of extreme fear, but we still have fear. DeFi Llama, okay, we're kind of holding steady at 86,527 in terms of total value locked. When you look at this, this is what I was showing you yesterday. This is immediately, this is because of Japan. With everything else being exacerbated, right here, this is Japan, comes back up, drops again before it really starts to come back. And right there, that's your 200-day moving average. Yeah. Yeah. So we're finding it to get back to 57,686, which would put us back in the blue band territory, which I would be a hell of a lot more comfortable with. But we are coming back. It does look like it's starting to fight to come back. And you can see right here on the big board, $57,582 for that. You can see Solana's up a lot. NEAR is up a lot. You can see where you could say, well, I wasn't thinking that these were going to come back so quickly. And they are. And they are. So I didn't put all of my money in thinking that there was going to be a deeper dip. Ty likes to say he's waiting for his additional 20%. So I said, you know what? I'm going to hold some money off in case that 20% happens. So I put that money on the side. Am I going to use that money just because I see things coming up right now? No, it'll remain in my dry powder. It will remain right there in my dry powder so that if something else happens, an opportunity arises, I've got that much more to play with. Just saying. And if I don't see something, well, then eventually it'll find its way over either into my DCA space, or I'll just keep building my dry powder. Stake it. Just saying. If you want to look at the numbers that are going across, you can see, well, things are starting to pick back up. I mean, Ethereum's down a lot. Look at that. Year to date, it's only 11%, a little under 11%. Solana's only, 51%, almost 52. Bitcoin's at 35. And then you scroll down and you look at what's this? Toncoin, still at 149% year to date. And it's going to come back up. They've got a lot of deals on the table that people are forgetting because of this crash. You'll start to hear about those deals again. You'll start to hear about Notcoin again. Notcoin is doing well. And you start to see the market just pick up en masse. Just saying. So there's a lot of things going on that make me say, yes, I am very optimistic about this market. Very optimistic. And if you pay attention to this market is not really like all the others. It's really not. So do me a favor. Pay attention to the news out there. Do your own research. 5 to 15 minutes every day will keep you having fingers on the pulse of what's going on in almost any market that you are interested in. Do that. Anyway, this is Eddie J on crypto for growmybag.tv. I hope you like what I'm doing. If you do, subscribe to the channel, become a member, and buy the book. Buy the book, Crypto Foundations for Building Multi-Generational Wealth, and buy the Crypto Tracker. They're meant to help you. They're meant to help you make better, educated decisions. Anyway, have a good one, everybody. Thank you so much for your support.